Good afternoon, viewers. You are watching live from the Brikama Area Council through the LSTV, witnessing the handing over or presentation of sanitary materials, precisely a metallic dustbin, which is one of its kind. These materials, as we see, are to be presented by one of our friend, a patriot, and of course a citizen of West Coast, but also a Gambian diaspora living in the United Kingdom that have the heart and the feeling to at least boost the service of the Brikama Area Council with regards to waste management and collection in households. Without much to say, we have here the Honorable Chairman in our midst, the Chief Executive Officer, Honorable Councillors, the Deputy Chairman, to witness this auspicious gathering. And of course, I will pass the mic to Mr. Darboe, Lamin Darboe, the donor of the items, to just say a few words. And from there, the Honorable Chairman will take control of the mic to give a vote of thanks and a word of appreciation for the donation. Mr. Darboe.
Good afternoon, everyone. First of all, I want to say thanks to everybody, who is here. The purpose of being here is the sanitary bins to donate it to Brikama Area Council. I've seen the work they are doing, and I really appreciate it. So the little bit contribution I can do myself, so that's what I did. So I want to say thank you and everyone, and keep it up. I really appreciate your job, what you are doing, and may God bless you all. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Honorable Chairman.
Thank you very much. Good afternoon to all the viewers, wherever you may be. So this is we are indeed very grateful, firstly, and we must register our sincere appreciation to our brother, Lamin Darboe, as Singate alluded to. Is one of the Gambian Diaspora who had responded to our call for assistance. And he came to council a couple of weeks ago and said, what can he do for the council to help us? He wanted to buy sanitary bins as his donation to the council in our service delivery to our people. And we said we recommended for these particular bins. The reason why we recommended this, they are metal and they are designed and manufactured in the Gambia. So they are Gambian made by Baro Lanema Yelemaladula, or what you call Baro Transforms. So Baro Transform, they came with this concept, toilet seats designs, and we told them that our number one challenge in the region is that of sanitary bins. That we want sanitary bins that are sustainable. The ones that are imported, they are good, but they're plastic. And because of the heat of the sun, they don't tend to last that long. And we want something that is durable and sustainable. And then we said, since you are very good at transforming metals, maybe that is something that you can help us with. So he came with a design, and we straight away fell in love with that design. And when my brother came with the proposal to help us with sanitary bins, we spoke to Baro Transform, and we said, if you can do at least 10, 14 bins for us, that which our brother was sponsoring. So he did, and then those are the sanitary bins that we have here. They are about 14. We need loads of this in the region. The council alone cannot do it. Therefore, we're seeking the assistance of anybody who can assist us with this. The demand for them from our region is enormous, is huge. As we speak, we have already identified at least 5 that needs to be donated to certain places. but that is not enough. In our market, we want to be able to provide or be able to locate this in every part of our market to make sure that we at least change the habits of our people so that they can begin to start dumping in the right places rather than dumping everywhere in the market. And it will help us to maintain a clean environment in our markets, and not just one market, but because we have a lot of markets and we need to be able to deploy these bins to everywhere and all the public places as well. And not only that, we also need to be able to provide this thing to households. So our hope is to get these bins to every household, especially in the rainy season. Some of these bins, they're supposed to have a hole underneath. So for household waste, which tend to have a lot of liquid, it will help in draining the liquid and holding the dry waste that is usually produced in our households. In the rainy seasons, it will also help a lot of households in the regions, because what tends to happen is most of the waste is usually preserved or stored in the these empty rice bags, and that is not good at conserving the stench of the waste. So you go to certain households, they are living in that sort of like a very unhealthy environment. These waste bins can help us maintain a healthy environment in every household in the region. And that's why we need help, with, assistance and support in order to be able to procure a lot of this that we can deploy to many households to enable them to live in a healthy environment. So we are very, very grateful to the support and assistance. It may look a small token, but this is massive, because these bins, they can last an average household for at least 3 to 5 years without it having problem. The only thing that will be a challenge maybe will be the paint. But when the painting is corroded or it faded, they can always repaint it. Whereas if it is the plastic bins, those ones, the heat tends to destroy them in a very quick period. So in a matter of 1 year, 2 years, they would be not usable. But these ones can go for years, many years, and that's why these ones would last long. And the other advantage they have is they're also creating job opportunities in our community, because the business or the company that is engaged in this, they are within the region. They are living locally, and they are creating job opportunities for a lot of youths as well. So we want to encourage this, and the price is within the ranges of that of the plastic ones. You see the plastic ones, they will be imported, and we are buying them for about 3,500 to 4,000 each. These ones are locally made, and we are buying them roughly around the same thing. So we want to thank our brother. The cost of this went to almost about $65,000. So that is the amount he donated council by giving us this one. So my brother Lamin Darboe, we say thank you very much for responding to our request and our quest for us to be able to get a lot of this. All the brothers out there, anybody who can help, and sisters out there, anybody who can help, please, 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 our doors are open, and our plea is to all of you to assist in as much as you can. As we always said, the challenges that we face in this region are enormous, and we alone cannot do it. We count on everyone's support. That's the only way we can be able to meet the demand and the needs of our people in the region. Any help is valuable, and any help is indeed going to go a long way in providing that an enabling environment that is healthy for a lot of families in the region. So we thank everyone. Thank you.
Thank you. Now can we have the formal handover?
So these ones, let me just say something. These ones are donated by the Borough of Transforms. So these are for disabled toilets. So we are going to install this in public toilets so that people with disability or differently able persons can also be able to have access to toilets in our public toilets. And as you know, we have a lot of public toilets. This is very, very comfortable. It enables them to sit properly, be able to use it, and then also have these arm restings to help them to lift up, to stand up, and then be able to use them. So we commend. So we commend the Barrow Transform, and we thank them very much for this. And hopefully, we ourselves will be able to get a lot more of this and deploy. And then at least in every public toilet, we should have one of these for the differently able to use. So it enables Gambia also to do a bit of catching up, and we are getting there. We are improving and catering for the differently able as well. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Honorable Chairman and Mr. Darboe, for the gesture. Well appreciated. So now we have the final handing over, the formal handing over of the materials. So Mr. Darboe, CEO can receive it. Yes.
And they are metal wheeled as well.
Yeah.
That means
Yeah.
they can withstand and work on any mistake. Yes. Okay. And we have this gentleman from Barrow Transform.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one here. So Barrow Transform can hand this over to us. So they brought on this 2 or 3 of them.
2.
And we appreciate this very, very, very much. So just to also do a bit of advertisement for them. Anyone in the region who is interested in buying this, you can also contact the council, and we will make sure we get it for you. So if you are a household in the West Coast, you also want to get this, get in touch with the council or Barrow Transform, and we will help you to get one. The going price for each of them is $4,000 or $5,000, is it? It's $4,000. We get that discount with them. So if you come through the council, and we want every household in West Coast to have one of this, because they really help in managing your waste at your households. If you have 2, 3 of this, it's really, really good. It enables you to safely secure the waste, and it saves the environment from being polluted by the stench of the waste as well. So that is something which I think it's very, very important. So we encourage in every household, those in Bruford Heights, Bruford Gardens, all the other affluent areas. If you're interested in it, please let us know. But the cost is about $4,000. You give us the money, we'll make sure it is provided to your households. And if we have it, it's also the reason why we went for this particular design is to enable us, because we are trying to get our own vehicles. So when our vehicles arrive, it will be easier for them to be able to collect the waste from the households. And it is important that people get this by then, because it's a lot more easier for our collectors to be able to, you see, they are all being provided with handles so that they can be able to handle them, pick them up, and then get them to the vehicle, and it will be easier. The design is replicated from the plastic ones that are usually imported. So, but we encourage this one because it's locally made, and because it's locally made, it is tailored to adapt or to cater for our environment, as well as the sun, because the sun here is very, very hot, and if you depend on the plastic ones, they tend to fade lot quicker, within 1 year or 2 years. But these ones, as we said, will last lot longer. So these ones are a bit more sustainable for our environment, and that's why we went for this. So we encourage everybody within the region who can afford it to definitely come for it, so that they can have it at their household levels. And in doing so, they are also creating job opportunities for a lot of youths in Barrow Transform Company. So we thank everybody.
All right, thank you very much, and that's the end of the event.